Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another day in the life vlog. Liam's catching lizards outside already. It's 11 o'clock a.m. and he's in the backyard trying to catch lizards. So he's right here. I can see him through this. We have this big glass screen, glass window, and I'm watching him. Yeah. Ryan over here. You got a thermometer? We gotta check you. He started feeling really hot last night in the middle of the night. I took off his sleeper. I thought maybe he was just, you know, too warm in his pajamas and the blanket, but he was really warm to the touch. I took his temperature. He was 100.5, which for a baby I know is not that high. It's not like a high grade fever, but it's still to me a fever. So he's on Tylenol and he's about to take a dose of Motrin. And I'm guessing it's from teething, but I'm really not 100% sure. Who knows? I'm hoping it is because he doesn't have a stuffy nose. He doesn't have any other signs of being sick. So I don't know what else could be causing it. But we have to get our insurance going. So just in case I have to take him to the pediatrician. So that's on my mind today. What else do we have to do today? Kylie's at school, obviously. But he's just really cranky, so. I wasn't sure if I was gonna vlog today or not, but there is something that I really want to chat with you guys about. I'm probably gonna do it in a little bit when I have more free time, when, you know, maybe when Ryan's sleeping or Liam's napping or something, but if he does nap. But it's something very personal and something I've been dealing with, and I've dealt with it for years, actually. But it's been increasingly more difficult in the last few days. I know I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys about it later, but yeah, something that's been going on that I just feel like if I'm gonna be an honest mom on my channel, I just want to talk about it, and then if I can help another mom in any way, and honestly just talking about it feels good in general, so yeah. Okay, put this right out, aren't you? That's good. I don't know. Very good. Okay, one more, ready? Oh. Okay, we lost it on that one. Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay, so we got some in, and then he kind of just spit the rest of it out. So now we're a little messy. Good job. Good job. So that's around 11:20. Dan, a mess. You're messy. Now help me feel better. I got messy face. This is Liam's lunch. He's not gonna eat probably even half of this, but you know, figured we'd try. So he's got apples, broccoli, a salami and cheese sandwich, and some chicken. So you ready to eat? Yeah. And then after he eats, he wants to go to PetSmart. He loves going to PetSmart. He loves going to the reptile stores. We've been looking for some more around. I found a Pet Safari. I found the county's reptile store. So we've been to a couple, but it's his favorite thing to do. It's his favorite errand to run, basically. So I figured since he's being pretty good for the most part, if he eats, we'll get dressed and go on the way to get Kylie from school, because we leave around 2 to get her. No. What? Well, we eat first, then we go to PetSmart, then we guys. So we are at PetSmart right now. I left a little bit early to get Kylie from school because Liam, I told you, has been begging me to go back to PetSmart. So we're here now, but he fell asleep. So I did not think he was ready for a nap yet, but I guess we kind of got crappy sleep last night. So that kind of ties in to what's been going on. I'm probably not gonna talk, I'm probably gonna be splitting up this talk because I just don't have the time to fully sit here and, you know, really say everything I want to say, because if we're gonna go in the store, it has to be like in the next 5 minutes because Kylie is, I had to pick her from school. So anyway, I've mentioned having anxiety before on my channel. I talked about it, I think last year. Was it the year before? I've been on YouTube now for 2 years, which is crazy. Oh no, the baby's crying now. And I go through ups and downs with it, where it's bad and then it's manageable, and it's bad and then it's manageable, but it's always there for the most part. I've had it since I was about 18. Well, actually, I remember having it back from when I was a small kid, but it wasn't to the extent it was at. It wasn't bad until I turned 18 years old. That's when I had my very first like panic attack, and that's when it just started coming on heavy, and I didn't even really know why, and I never got help for it, which sounds crazy because it's been, what, 11 years since I started having it, and I haven't had help at all. I went to a therapist once for 1 day, and it was a consultation to see if I even was gonna go to her, and then I never went back. Just because I didn't really feel like she was the right match, and I just kind of just didn't feel like going back. And then, you know, it gets better, and there's times where I feel like I don't need to go to one, I'm perfectly fine, I have it under control, and then it just kind of hits me again out of nowhere, and it gets to where it's really kind of scary, the thoughts you can have when you have anxiety, or like the feelings you get. It's not just, if you don't have anxiety, you don't really understand, but like my husband Travis has no idea what I'm talking about half the time, and it makes it even harder because I can't really, he just doesn't fully understand what I'm going through, so it's kind of all up in my head, and I have to kind of deal with it all on my own. And the only person that I really go to with it is my mom, because she's had it her whole life also, which it can be genetic. My dad also has it, and my mom has it. I've never been on medication, and I don't want to be on medication, but there's times where I have thought about it because of how bad it gets, and I'm like, well, if I can be on something, a low dose of something, maybe it would help, and then I won't have to kind of struggle each day, because being a mom, you're taking care of small kids all day long. It's hard when it's already a hard job, but when you're anxious on top of it, it's like the hardest thing you'll ever do. Trust me, it's awful. So I know hormonally, it could be from hormones, it could be from lack of sleep, it could be not eating well, lack of vitamins, stress, just normal life stress. We just moved to a brand new state. Travis is starting a new career, and we're hoping he does well, and you know, there's a ton of factors that could factor into why I'm having it right now, which I understand, but it doesn't really help in the moment. It doesn't really make it better necessarily. So yeah, I've been getting like actual attacks where I feel like I'm just completely disconnected, out of it, losing my mind basically. You literally feel like you're gonna go crazy, and it's like the weirdest, scariest feeling ever. They're not always like that for me. Sometimes I'll just feel jittery and anxious from my coffee, which, by the way, I really should not drink caffeine. I shouldn't. Someone with anxiety should just never have caffeine, or just have decaf, but I still get it because I enjoy it, but then sometimes it gives me anxiety, so I know that's my own fault. But yeah, they're not always the same. Sometimes I get anxiety in different forms, and you can get it where you feel physical, your heart feels like it's racing, or you feel like you're gonna pass out. I've gotten all those before too, but lately they've been like really weird, where if you guys have ever heard of derealization or depersonalization, they're two different things. You can look it up if you're interested. I've not been diagnosed with this, but this is what I assume that I have. This I remember having since I was little. I would all of a sudden, I'd be normal, fine, and out of nowhere, I get hit with this feeling where I feel like I'm in a dream state. Like, you know how when you're dreaming, you feel just, you know it's not real, and it's just weird, and you feel everything's strange. That's what I get in real life, and it's terrifying. And it's terrifying because once you start feeling that, you try to ignore it and just do your normal things, and there's people around you talking to you, and all of a sudden you just like, in your head, you're like, this is not normal, I don't feel right. And the more you realize it, the more anxious you get, and it sends you into like a panic attack. So that's the best way I can describe it. And I've had that this morning, and I got it yesterday. And once I got it yesterday, it put me in like the weirdest funk for the whole day. We tried going to the beach, and it kind of just, lingered, but I did feel better by evening, but then I get nervous when I go to sleep at night because I'm worried about feeling it again the next day. So that's another thing with anxiety, is you can kind of be anxious about the anxiety. You can say, oh, well, this was such a scary feeling, I'm afraid of getting it now the next day. And that's kind of how it like turns into like a cycle, and you can get it daily or all the time. And that's why people usually seek help. They go on medication, they see a therapist, and you know, those things have been on my mind. But this is what I always do. I always get myself through it, and then I'm okay. And then it happens again, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just getting myself through it. So I kind of take it day by day, but really I'm struggling daily. But I'm just, you know, avoiding getting on any type of medication or anything. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. You will never truly see me looking anxious. I mean, I did tell Travis yesterday when I was having it, it felt awful. I was like walking around like shaking, literally. I was like, I'm so anxious right now, I don't even know what to do. And I just have to basically wait and talk myself down. And that's what sucks about it. I don't have like a Xanax to pop or like anything. I just have to kind of wait and just hope it goes away, and then eventually does. But then I'm stuck in this like funk of, why am I getting this? What's wrong with me? I'm not normal. And honestly, right now, it feels really good to talk about this. I feel like this is kind of like when you go to therapy and you talk about it. It's also very vulnerable, meaning like, I normally am not comfortable being this open on here, even though I did say I've talked about anxiety before on my channel, but I feel like I didn't have as many of you watching back then. I mean, who knows? I just want to be honest, because I know on social media especially, people can look like they have everything completely all together, and that's not always the case. And not saying that some days aren't amazing, because they are. Some days I feel like I'm on top of the world. I have it all together. I'm the best mom. I blah blah blah. And then other days anxiety hits, and it's real life, and it sucks. So I just want to be open on here, and I want you guys to know that I don't have everything together all the time. And if you guys deal with this too, feel free to reach out to me on any social media. I will see it on Instagram. You can comment on here, you can DM me, like anything if you want to chat about it, because I personally love watching other YouTubers that have the same things going on, and I feel like we can relate, and it just feels nice to know that you're not alone, because sometimes when you're going through something like this, you feel like you're the only person on the planet that has it. And I know that feeling, and it's not fun. And I really was debating sharing this at all, because I don't want, sometimes people that don't have the best intentions, they can kind of use your insecurities or your flaws against you, and they can mock you, or they can use it to hurt you. And obviously I don't want anything like that. But I feel like the good outweighs the bad, and I feel like helping someone, you know, feel like they're not alone, would outweigh someone who basically is just sad with their life and wants to put others down. Because if you want to make fun of me for having anxiety, go ahead, but I guarantee you the person that's doing that has issues of their own. And yeah, so basically that's it. I really might make like a little series on this, or like I'm just gonna tell you guys how I'm feeling with it day by day, because if I'm gonna vlog and I'm feeling that way, I can't fake it. You just can't. I'm feeling okay now, honestly. Talking about it really feels good, actually, but in the moment it really is hard, and it really sucks. So I have to wake Liam up if he wants to go in. I've been talking for 9 minutes, oh my gosh. Anyway, like I said, if you go through anxiety also, let me know if you want. Leave it in the comments, so maybe I don't feel so alone. If you're on any medication that you think is really, you know, safe and light and helps you, let me know. I've tried CBD oil before. I've tried some essential oils. I mean, I don't do it religiously enough for it to really do anything, honestly. But I should probably cut out caffeine. I should probably eat more and eat better. And when I was working out, that helped a lot. I have not worked out in a while. I've done like 2 days in the past week of trying to start again, and then, you know, Ryan's not feeling good today, and things get in the way, and schedules are all crazy. So yeah, but anyways, we're about to go in the store, and then we're gonna get Kylie, so I will be back. You see a froggy? Oh, you want to see the froggy? Let's see. Oh, I see that. He is a water dragon, a Chinese water dragon. Hi, Ray Ray. Hi, Ray. No, those ones are empty, I think. And there's...
I see the dog. Okay.
So we just got to the circle to get Kylie from school. Liam likes to hang out of the window to wait for her.
Mom, do you pop?
No, my occupation. They were all out of pumpkin and they were all out of my favorite oat milk. So I got a normal iced coffee with a turbo shot and I drank it all obviously, but then before we left I just filled it up with my, what's that brand? Stoke brand that you can get at home for home. Just the one refrigerated iced coffee. And I filled it up and it's not very good because it's all watered down, ice melted. What? Why?
No.
That's smart.
No froggies.
No froggies. But what did they have? They had a couple water dragons. Is that what they're called? Bearded dragons?
No, water dragons.
Water dragons. They had a couple snakes.
And
they had birdies.
Tortoise.
The tortoise was cute.
It's a tortoise, not a turtle.
I thought it was a turtle. I was wrong. So excuse me, I thought it was a turtle, but it's a tortoise. Girlfriend. How was school? Because it's in the sun. Even though there's not that much sun. Her blooms color change.
Yeah, but not this one.
You what? This is our little sensory bin, our water sensory bin. So I'm gonna get Orbeez for you guys to put in there. You know what Orbeez are? The squishy little liquid balls.
Yeah.
Remember you used to play with them all the time? So then it would be like a real bottom of a fish tank.
Chocolate face now.
So I don't know if it's the weather or not. As you guys can see, it's been very rainy. When we first got here to Clearwater, we had abnormally clear weather. It was very sunny every single day, really hot, but sunny. And lately it's been typical Florida, which is normal, but for me, being used to Vegas where it's sunny nonstop, every single day, all day, barely rains, maybe like twice a year, I swear. It's kind of a bummer when it's constantly storming and raining, so yeah, we're in the pool right now, and then Gonna have to get out in a few, but it's been making me really tired, I feel like. So extra tired, the rain, the clouds. What?
You know what's a rule at school?
What's a rule at school?
We have swings at school and nobody can push.
No, oh, nobody can push you?
Yeah.
You have to push yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's
You alright? Oh, cough it out. Try not to breathe in the water.
I do a shit powder.
Woo! Oh, cute mama. Okay, so Kylie now does a front flip, which made me really nervous at first, but she's pretty good at it. So, all right, make sure you jump away from the ledge.
Ready? Set, go.
So good. Are you gonna go too, Liam? Regular jump. Bless you. All I want to do is snuggle this boy until he feels better, but I can't really do that with the other two, can I? You alright?
I'll show you something. Come here, up
You're
here.
fine.
Come here, Vlog, come here.
So Ryan is down here eating and sleeping, and he still doesn't feel very good. He's still really warm, so I'm gonna give him more Motrin in, what time is it? 7? I have no idea what time.
It's almost 7:30.
Around 8, he's due for more Motrin. I think I might actually wait though until like before we actually go to bed. He goes to bed a little bit later. Just to make sure in his system. I'm so exhausted today. We already had dinner. The kids are kind of just hanging out watching TV. Kylie has a little assignment she has to do. It'll take like 5 minutes, but I want to make sure she, you know, knows what she's doing. So me and Travis are going to work on it with her. And it's something she has to like present to the class tomorrow. It's like all about her. It's like her name, her yeah, her birthday, all that kind of stuff. So
My birthday?
What
does that matter?
So her friends know her date of birth.
Oh, I got you.
I just got a really weird deja vu moment. Do you ever get deja vu moments?
Yes, I don't know what I think about that.
Freaks me out. Like deja vu, like you feel like you've done it already.
Deja vu is like legit. Most deja vu, I believe, comes from dreams, actually.
Yeah.
You dream of something, and then you relate it to a current event.
Yeah, I think maybe I had a dream that was similar to this.
Yeah, because you could dream about that, like, you're like, oh my god, I can't believe, like, you know, you could dream that Kylie was in school doing something like that. Like, oh, she's going up too fast. And then, like, now you think about it, like, wait, I thought of this before, but it was a dream.
Yeah. Anyway.
But, see, you forgot about it.
Yeah, I don't like that kind of stuff. It's weird. So,
Is he feeding? Or?
But I'm just going to end the vlog here, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to me rant earlier and talk to you guys.
About?
I just told you. I told them about what I was having. My anxiety struggles.
Do you think
Hopefully.
do you think I'm a medium or a large backstrap? The large feels really good.
Don't know. But I'm going to start editing this and getting it up for tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Da. What's he got? What's he got?
No toys, no.
Everything is point now. He just points at everything.
He always points at the little sign.
Yeah.
The sign.
He's so cute.
It's not warm.
I think it does.
No, not right now. Before when I got home, his arms were warm.
Well, after they I'll kiss back for bed. I'll give him more time. I'm more trim.